Oh, shit. Here we go again.
And I promise you this, above all else, I'm going to be more obnoxious, more overbearing, and I'm going to make you all learn to love it because you'll have no choice.
It's time!
Welcome to the Probably Wrong Podcast. Tony, Mike, Dave. This is take 4, I believe. We all we got. And I think we need more. Because this ain't working that well.
It's
We
the
need
Facebook
help.
Live. That's it. We got everything else can also. Woo, all right. Hey, how about that snow this weekend?
Yeah, oh, man. Ay. So for those that are joining us, maybe on replay, there seems to be a Facebook issue. And I think that's why we...
It's definitely Facebook. We're not taking the hit for this one.
Right, because we have everything squared away. We've double, triple checked everything, and it looks like nothing's really working right now.
Except for YouTube and the
We got the YouTube.
We hope the YouTube's going to work.
Yeah.
You know? But the what is it called? The podcast, that's actually going to work.
Like
Knock
the
on
real
wood.
one.
I never have problems on Spotify and iTunes.
All right, it's just a Facebook. And Facebook every once in a while has glitches, so it's not like abnormal. All right, this happens.
Yeah.
We needed this glitch tonight. This adds to the weekend of snow.
Yeah. And another weekend of snow coming up, Dave.
Oh, it's annoying.
Absolutely miserable.
Yeah, it's annoying.
You know, the only good thing that came out of the snow this weekend is that Monday we didn't have work.
Oh, that's good.
And I binged watched Landman.
Never heard of it.
Paramount Plus with Billy Bob Thornton, Demi Moore.
Demi Moore's bald, right? She shaved her head at one point.
That was like
Long time ago.
30 years ago, maybe?
That's at one point. Yeah, that would be at one point, yes.
That was for that, was it the Navy SEAL movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I gotta say,
Is she still hot? She was even hot, like as a bald woman.
63.
Yeah,
and,
probably not. Probably more saggy.
You know
than
what?
hot.
She's a sharp looking. You know when you like to see a sharp. Oh, no, you don't say like, oh, she's hot. Like, oh, she's sharp. I bet she was really good looking in her younger days.
Didn't ZZ Top have a song like a sharp dressed man? She's a sharp dressed woman.
Yeah.
All right. That's not hot. That's saggy.
No, it's
Nobody wants that. No offense to our 63-year-old viewers.
She's had lots of
It's
work.
funny because you just insulted a large majority of our viewers.
I'm just kidding. I was just kidding. Dave told me to say that. I have nothing against Demi Moore. Apparently Dave does.
But excellent show.
All right.
Very, very.
Is it just one season?
No, it's in the second season now. I'm halfway through the second season.
Okay.
So I haven't binged watched a show like that. I can't even remember. I crushed episode after episode after episode.
That's great.
Yeah. It's a great show.
Oh, so you watch it too?
Yeah.
He's the one who told me about it.
Oh, you like the saggy women?
So this is what. There's 3 people at work that told me about him, and these 3 people with the views and just things in life, they are 3 people that are on completely different ends of the spectrum.
Wow.
And Dave is one of them. And all 3 of these people were like, this is a good show.
Okay. So what's the name of it? Let me write this down.
Landman.
Landman. I'm not going to write it down. These aren't my papers. What am I going to write down? Landman? Somebody text that to me.
Yeah, Landman, Billy Bob
Plus.
Thornton on Paramount Plus.
Paramount. I don't even know if I have Paramount Plus. I know I got Netflix.
Get the free month first month free.
Yeah, then I forget to cancel, and then all of a sudden I'm paying 5 years later.
You'll rip right through it. It's good.
Yeah.
Much like I did.
Excellent show.
So yeah, we got the spinning wheel of death. So I don't know what's going on with that Facebook, but hey, we're here. This might drive more viewers to the YouTube later when I post it up.
It's kind of what you want.
It is what I want.
Yeah, so
It's what we want. It's what we need.
Yeah, it's what we need. Dave, woo!
Woo!
So, you know who else really wanted something and didn't get what he needed?
I'm guessing Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, Snelly?
I don't want to say hate. I do not like Bill Belichick. I've always thought
you hate Bill Belichick.
I've always thought he was a pompous ass.
Right.
But he's the best coach. He is the greatest coach in NFL history. And he has, I get it. He's got 6 rings here, but he also has a total of what, 8 or 9 rings?
2 rings with the New York Giants.
Yeah. That's unprecedented.
And you can't talk about the NFL without talking about the 20-year run that Belichick had with the Patriots.
And there was a point brought up today that his game plan for one of those Super Bowls where he was the Giants' defensive coordinator
Against the Bills?
is in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But Bill can't get into it.
Yeah.
The man who drew it up.
It's just ridiculous. And I get it. Like, he is an ass. I couldn't stand him. I couldn't stand listening to him. I couldn't stand the way he talked down to people. I couldn't stand the arrogantness, and especially it got worse as it went. I understand all those things, but that's got nothing to do with coaching.
You got to take your emotion out of your vote.
Right.
You can't, I'm not a big LeBron James fan, but I will say LeBron James might be the second best player of all time. If I have a Hall of Fame vote, LeBron James has
First
to be
ballot Hall of Famer.
100%. There's no doubt. I don't like him, but 100%. I got to take my bias away. This is me voting on his credentials.
Right. But
Yeah, but they can't do that.
no.
You know?
And I heard something today that the actual Hall of Fame itself could do an unprecedented move and bypass the voters and put him in.
Probably
because,
should.
I mean, I get it. Over the years, there's been a lot of backlash, but nothing like this.
Nothing like this.
Because even with some of the other people, you could pick apart and be like, okay, he should be a first ballot Hall of Famer, but I get it. You got this here. There is nothing with this man other than people in personal vendettas.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Because if he can't get in, then no other coach will ever be able to get in first ballot ever again.
Right.
Right? That's it. Done.
Right.
And now, are you going to let him in next year? I mean, yes, but that it's just...
Just put him where he belongs.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I think it's ridiculous, and like you said, it's mostly personal things that have kept people from voting for him, which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, if that's your thing, you don't deserve a vote.
Correct. Do your job.
Yeah, and just if you just take the name out of it and look at the stats, the wins, the Super Bowls, all that.
A
He's in.
20-year run.
Yeah.
A run for 20 years.
Right. He's in. It's and the people that are coming out backing him, it's not just Patriots, it's Pat Mahomes, it's JJ Watt.
LeBron James.
Right.
Yeah.
Actors are coming out and saying
Everybody.
everybody.
Athletes, coaches that are in. Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson
came out and he just gushed about this guy
Right.
and ripped apart the Hall of Fame for not
Yeah.
letting them in.
Yeah. It's not a real Hall of Fame without him in there.
Right.
Yeah.
And baseball has gone that direction. I know with the steroids and stuff.
I think it's stupid. They
I
should
think
still all be in.
Yeah, I think the best players out of the steroid era should be in.
Yep.
But instead, they're letting in Craig Biggio instead of Barry Bonds. How can you have a Hall of Fame with Craig Biggio and not Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens? How is that even freaking possible?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
No Manny Ramirez, but we got, hey, kids, look at Craig Biggio.
Yeah.
Who was all juiced up as well, but he was shittier. So his numbers aren't as good. These other guys were better, and because they did the same amount of steroids, they can't get in, but little Craig Biggio can. Give me a break.
I mean, Bonds was a Hall of Famer before he started juicing.
100%.
The numbers were ridiculous before,
Right.
and then he just proved how good he was by juicing and hitting 75 home runs.
Did Manny Ramirez ever get actually indicted for steroid use, or has it just been...
He took, after you take steroids, you're supposed to take another drug to kind of come down off it, like an estrogen blocker or something. He got caught with the estrogen block or something like that. So they knew but
he also had bitch tits.
Yeah,
so he could say it
man
was a way to get rid of the man boobs.
But you know what? They're also hitters that are facing against pitchers that are on it too. So it's kind of an even playing field.
Yeah.
But back to Belichick, this is kind of a joke. The Baseball Hall of Fame has become a joke, and it looks like
they're
football.
all a joke.
They're all a joke.
The Basketball Hall of Fame, they go back to your high school. How good were you in high school? Okay, you're in.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
The East Bridgewater kid.
Have you ever been to the Springfield Hall of Fame?
Oh, a long time ago.
There are people in there literally based on their college stats.
Okay.
It is absolutely ridiculous.
It's the Basketball Hall of Fame, right? It's not the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame. So you could have a good like Little League, season.
AAU.
Yeah.
They're AAU superstars in
When
there.
you were 8 years old, you averaged 44
They're street
points
boys,
a game.
street guys, Cadillac Williams, and
and one.
And I feel like some of this is like why he's not coaching in the NFL either. It's like these personal vendettas against him. I get he didn't adapt.
Dave.
And he's
He got
weird.
older.
He's done now. He's gotten weird.
Yeah, he's gotten weird.
But you-
Well, she's created the weirdness.
Yeah,
I think.
she didn't help. But I'll tell you what, if he didn't go to UNC and if he didn't date this girl and stayed on TV analyzing games, there are 10 jobs. He would have gotten interviews.
Because people would have forgotten that he sucked at the end.
Yeah.
And the problem is he went right to college and sucked again. So
Yeah,
still the suckiness is fresh in your mind.
and it's not just a suckiness, it's become like a circus.
Yeah.
It's like embarrassing.
Yeah.
So
He just hasn't adapted to the newer age of how coaching football goes.
See, I'll kind of I never disagree with you, but I'll kind of disagree a little bit. I think he hasn't adapted to how these young kids want to be coached. Because I think Vrabel coaches them the way that they want to be coached. I think he's a little too hard on a lot of these guys, but it's showing up that defense can still win, right? Because Patriots are in it, Seahawks are in it. Those are two defensive-minded teams.
Right.
Speaking of the Seahawks and the Patriots,
they got a game coming up.
They do. And what a game by our New England Patriots.
What a boring game, but we'll take it.
They won.
You
I told
win, you survive.
I said hands down they're going to beat the Chargers. I said the Chargers are probably going to be a little bit of their toughest game just because of it's this first game, but they're going to beat the Chargers. Like they drew the best matchup. Texans, we all sat here and go, they're going to beat the Texans.
I was nervous about that game, though.
I was not.
I was.
And I was not nervous in this Denver game before. I was spouting off they were going to crush them. Like, we will not lose to the Denver Broncos. It's not going to happen. And here we are in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, here we are. What a terrible game that was. But you outlasted Denver, and Denver made a few mistakes that, they probably are kicking themselves for. They should have kicked the field goal.
They all do that.
They all,
it's awful.
They don't want the free points.
You don't want the headset. What's going on here over there? They don't want 3 points. You don't want a headset.
We're struggling tonight.
It's been a long day. I wonder if there's going to be a shift in that philosophy because it didn't seem to work this year in the playoffs. No. Many games were lost because teams didn't take the 3 points.
If the Rams kicked that field goal instead of trying to force it in at the end, they wouldn't have had to drive the field with 25 seconds. Stafford would have just needed to get them in field goal range.
And then you had a Bears game as well, right? Yeah. Earlier on, where against Green Bay, maybe?
The Bills.
Just take the points.
The Bills, yeah.
The Bills didn't want to take points.
Nobody wants to take the
Bill
points.
always preached. Take the points.
I'm sorry, the Chargers. Remember the Chargers kept going for it.
They got stopped on their first drive from the 4, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Every team that has lost, basically, is teams that just didn't take the points.
They don't want them.
Forget those points.
Especially in the crappy weather games, you got to take the points, right? You're not indoors. It's not going to be a shootout. You know there's a snowstorm coming. Take the points.
Mm-hmm. And I know this is going to be. I guess I'm glad we're not on live for this one. I know everybody is rah Drake May. But can we pump the brakes a little bit on Drake May? Because Drake May is not the reason we've won these games.
No, it's the defense.
It's 100% the defense. Everyone wanted to get all over C.J. Stroud because of how bad of a game he just had. His passer rating was 28.8. He just had a 58.8.
Yeah, well, he didn't turn the ball over, which is good. But no, they're not winning these games because of Drake May.
No.
But I think we have a quarterback that we like, and he's not losing games in the playoffs, so that's good.
Like that Texans game, he could have lost it. But our defense in these 3 games, that is the story of this playoff. Not Drake May.
Yeah.
It is the New England Patriots defense. Go ahead, Dave.
But he's made plays when needed. The touchdown against Denver, he took off running, make it happen with his legs. That first down that he got at the end of the game sealed the game. Those were plays that, you need him to make.
I I knew one of you two were going to say that. So my rebuttal to that is the defense put him in excellent field position when he had those touchdown drives. Every single one of them were almost on the plus side of the 50, and so his defense put him in a position.
The defense has played very, very well.
He didn't have to go. I'm trying to think, were there any that he actually had to go the whole length of the field and he put it in?
Maybe with the Texans, right? He had a few good drives with the Texans.
But a lot of those, like that booty one, they had it already on the plus side. Like that defense.
The defense is playing really, really good.
And because the other teams are stupid and kept going for it on fourth down, and the Patriots defense was stepping up and stopping them, Drake May had great field position all the time.
Yeah.
It kind of frustrates me there weren't more points.
I felt like the Denver game, they didn't have a good game plan offensively. The plays were not good, and it was like run, and you're third and long, and it was tough for them to get anything going on third down when it was third and long. He wasn't throwing the ball well. He was throwing the ball in the dirt. Yeah.
That's the worst we've ever seen him. And then the injury bug is starting to creep up. People are talking about it. I don't know. He didn't look good.
No, I don't buy the injury bug.
Yeah.
I think that's a cop out for how bad he looked.
But he looked much better against the Texans.
Yeah. He had so many fumbles.
Right. But that was a lot of that was on the offensive line. The offensive line played pretty well. Will Campbell played pretty well.
Didn't let up a sack.
Played well against a speed guy that everybody was nervous about. So the offensive line looked better this week.
Did you see his stats for that game?
Yeah, they were very, very solid. And Wilson played well as well, the rookie left guard.
Yeah, he had 29 pass block snaps, 0 sacks, 1 QB hit, 2 pressures, 1 hurry in that game.
Yeah, and I believe he had 1 false start as well. Overall, he played very well. And so we'll see. You have 2 weeks to prepare, and if you are a little banged up, hopefully 2 weeks to heal. And
we'll do our next week.
Yeah. We're not going to give predictions.
We're not even going to break down that game till next week because we're going to need a fill up for next week.
Yes, yeah. We need. You never know what pops up all of a sudden.
But can I say the Rams kind of got a little screwed by the blatant refs.
What play?
They could have had a first and goal being instead of turnover when Matt Stafford got the face mask. And I get it.
Yeah, they missed that.
I get it. That can be missed. But when you saw the view of the ump looking right at Stafford, that's what pissed me off.
You can't even say that can be missed.
He was looking right at Stafford. Like, there's the angle, right, from behind, and you could be, oh, maybe he was looking off. But then you look at the angle from the other side that they showed on TV, and he's looking right at Matt Stafford.
And his job is to watch the quarterback get hit. And if it's a hit to the head, he's going to call that. If it's a face mask, he's going to call that. And he did not call either one, which it should have been one of them, and it would have been an automatic first down.
And these are the better refs because they're the ones working during the playoffs.
And then you got that, like the Cooper Cup. What is a catch?
The NFL doesn't know. Very inconsistent.
He got 3 steps, and they kept replaying it, and I go, where's the third step?
Yeah.
He didn't get
He didn't hold it to the ground. Like, how is that Cooper Cup a catch?
It went in his hands, and he immediately turned to reach for that first down. And when he hit the ground, the ball came out. That is not a catch.
He had the 1-2 in the third step as he went down was like on the Seahawks defender, and like you said, he went down. That ball was out, and I'm like, oh, I'm excited. And obviously, I got the Rams pick, and then I'm like, they gave him that.
Yeah.
First down, and you couldn't challenge it. There was nothing that
it
they
seems
could
like
do.
every week we're talking about these referees. Every single.
And then in that Patriots game, I friggin' threw my controller because I'm like, why is that ref blowing the whistle on the fumble return?
Yeah.
Haven't we not learned? But haven't we not learned yet?
Just let it go.
Let it go.
Play it out. Yeah, it's going to get reviewed anyways if you play it out.
Every touchdown gets reviewed, no matter what. Never mind a turnover.
Yeah.
Like
and
you
not
had
for nothing, the 4th and inches tush push that was not really a good one.
Yeah, he didn't go anywhere.
He did not get.
No, he didn't go anywhere.
Down.
Yeah. I get it when you review it. It's hard to say he didn't because you can't really see anything, but it didn't look like he got anything.
No, I was amazed that they gave him even a half an inch on that play because he didn't go anywhere.
Right, he kind of like fell into the pile.
Yep.
One of the worst tush pushes I've seen.
Yeah,
didn't he run into who was back? Milton Williams? Didn't 2 defenders?
There are 2 guys.
And didn't Milton Williams run into him?
Maybe because it was Tonga and Williams maybe in the backfield.
So. Yeah.
terrible.
But Sam Bradford, hey, another game under his belt, looking like a legit quarterback.
Darnold.
I do that every
yeah,
time.
yeah.
I always say Sam Bradford every single time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you puzzled looking at it?
Yeah. Sam Bradford,
I'll say it again. Sam Bradford looks great.
Yeah. So I'd rather play him in the playoffs than Matthew Stafford or Sam Bradford.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of been on him like all year. I think he's not, I don't know if he's top 10, but he's in that 10 to 15 range, and he can look like he's top 5. Fortunately for us, he can make a lot of mistakes too. I think he had 20 picks this year. So I'm hoping that our defense can disguise themselves in a way that he's seeing ghosts again. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I think that's our best shot to win if you get him confused behind the line of scrimmage. But he's solid. He's a solid quarterback. He was for the Vikings. Vikings shouldn't have let him go.
And everyone talks about, when he gets in the big game, he can't produce. I go,
he's had 2 years.
But no, he's had his first ever playoff game was the Minnesota game.
Yeah.
And then he didn't look good, and then this year is his second time.
And he's looked fine.
I think done really well.
I think people go back to last year because the last game of the season, they had a game against the Lions. Winner got the number 1 seed, and then loser got like the number 4 or 5 seed. So I think they're looking at that as almost like a playoff game because that was an important game.
Okay, I
get it, but he's only had like 1 full season.
Yeah.
And this is his second full season, so like... I don't know why people shit on this guy.
He's a definition of a late bloomer.
He's a late bloomer.
Because he's a Jet around here. That's why people crap on him.
If you're going to bloom as a Jet, it's going to have to be late. You got to wait until you leave that franchise.
Everybody leaves that franchise and succeeds. Everybody.
But you go somewhere and someone maybe takes you under their wing and shows you something. He went to San Francisco, and Shanahan helped him out. And he got another job with Minnesota, and showed him what he had. They talk about Baker Mayfield, going to the Rams for a part of a season and, working with McVay. And that changed his career.
News just popped up here on the phone here. Breaking news. Back to what we talked about with Bill Belichick and the voters. Adam Schefter reports the Pro Football Hall of Fame released a statement today that it could remove the voters who violated the bylaws by basically voting against Belichick on anything
personal
other than
premises.
personal premises.
Yeah. As they should.
Yeah.
As they should. And then if they do that, we're going to know who the 10 or 11 guys are. It's like, dude, you're a fraud.
So that's
awesome.
great.
That's great.
Yep. Breaking news during the show.
And it makes the NFL Hall of Fame or the Pro Football Hall of Fame look better as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they should just say, you know what, screw you guys, he's in.
Yeah. And you lost your vote because you're not doing it the right way.
Yeah.
So
imagine that. Imagine Michael Jordan not getting in. What are we doing here?
Yeah, because someone didn't like him.
Because somebody didn't like him.
He didn't pay up on a bet.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So the coaching carousel has kept going.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
So what do you think about one coaching staff I really like what they're doing is the Tennessee Titans with Robert Saleh being their head coach, and they just picked up Brian Daboll as their offensive coordinator.
All right.
I do like that because Saleh is a great defensive guy, and he has no clue on how to run an offense. Oh. So you bring an offensive guy in to help you, and it's going to make all the difference in the world, especially when you have a young quarterback, Cam Ward. This could change everything for that kid's career path.
And you're in a weak division, especially going into next year, where the Steelers just picked up
McCarthy.
I was just trying to think of something witty, and I couldn't do it because I'm not Dave and I can't say those things.
Okay.
But Mike,
is he there to try to draw Aaron Rodgers back for another year?
You go from a career 9-8 head coach, right? Always had a winning season.
Yeah.
And then you sign a career 8-9 coach.
Yeah.
That's almost as dumb as what the Atlanta Falcons did.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a big fan of what they did either.
Yeah.
There's a lot of head scratchers on this one. I mean, Buffalo bringing Joe Brady out of the offensive coordinator booth.
I think that's Josh Allen. They gave Josh Allen a lot of pull with that, so I think that's his guy.
It's a terrible choice because when you have a team like Buffalo who has a quarterback Josh Allen, who can run the offense, you don't need...
And you already have that guy running the offense for you.
Right, you don't need an offensive coach. You need a defensive coach because that defense was terrible.
So maybe Salas would have been a good fit there.
Oh, would have been
He
a great
probably
fit.
would have been a great fit there.
So now there's only two teams, the Raiders and the Cardinals, who don't have a coach yet, because Cleveland just...
Who they signed?
They signed
Todd Monken.
Monken, right?
Who?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
And their defensive coordinator, Jim Schwartz.
Okay, he's been around.
Hold on.
Great defensive coordinator.
I'm out. You signed this guy? I'm out. Tendered his resignation.
Yeah.
So they're like, we got Jim Schwartz here to kind of help this guy.
And he withdrew. He's out.
Good for him.
He's
Good
done.
for
He
him.
quit.
Yeah.
Cleveland had...
But can you believe that?
Yeah.
You hire a coach and your defensive coordinator who had Cleveland had one of the better defenses for a crappy
their
team.
defense
Yeah.
has been great.
And
Very
now
good. Very good
he's
defense.
like, this is the clown show. I'm out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm outta
And
here.
you know what? Like, how many new coaches are there? There's going to be 10. Somebody's going to want him as their defensive coordinator. He's
like
going to
I
get a
said,
job.
You got the Raiders and Cardinals still looking for a head
Looking
coach.
for a head coach. And you know what? He probably was a little insulted. Like, you're not going to give it to me? I'm out.
100%. And who's the? I wrote it there. The Ravens signed.
Jesse
Yeah, exactly.
Minnan?
Yeah, his name's Jesse.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know about a head coach.
Uncle Jesse.
Uncle
Uncle Jesse from Full House. Jesse
Might have been better off with him.
Yeah. At least he has that long flowing
There has
hair.
never been a Jesse of a coach, right?
No, yeah.
In anything,
I
can
don't
you
think
remember
so.
ever
Yeah.
a coach
The only
Jesse?
Jesse I know is Jesse the
Jesse
Body
Ventura.
Ventura.
And that's it. And Uncle Jesse. That's
Uncle
it.
Jesse, that's it. Jesse's girl?
Yeah, well,
I wish I had Jesse's girl.
yeah.
Rick
And that's
Springfield.
it. Jesse was losing his girl, so
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
kind
so
of a
it's
pushover too.
It's a
So
nightmare. Bunch of betas.
I feel like the Ravens are on their way out as a winner.
I'm waiting to see Lamar Jackson get traded to the Raiders.
The Raiders, yeah. Ooh. That would be interesting. I see Baltimore just dwindling now at this point. That's awful.
That's where we go back to our Titans.
But this gives Titans are with Colts, Jags.
And they're going to switch divisions next year.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
No one wanted to correct
This
me
is-
earlier when I made the mistake.
I kind of I
I
let
don't
it
think we were
go.
really listening.
I hope nobody was.
Yeah.
Weak,
We know
Nobody
you're
on
not
the
paying
Facebook.
attention at home.
weak division, Houston,
Yeah.
Jacksonville,
New
and,
England, and
Indianapolis.
Yeah. They're realigning next year.
Yeah, I guess.
No, but
guys didn't hear that?
this opens the door for the Bengals if they can get their shit together, which I don't know if they can because I feel like their coach is a joke.
Right.
He can't get that team ready for game one ever.
This year they won
first
game
month.
one. Don't forget that. This year they came out and won.
then Burrow got hurt. and
Burrow
then their
gets hurt a lot
season-
too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they don't go after offensive linemen.
Yeah.
I believe Mike used to complain about this with the Falcons years ago with Matt Ryan. You have a great quarterback and you don't get him protection.
No.
So
That's just what Atlanta does.
why would why would you get offensive linemen for Joe Burrow?
Why
when
would you
can pay
protect your
two
biggest
wide
asset?
receivers?
Yeah.
The teams that win more than not are the ones that maybe pay one wide receiver, but not too big money.
Yeah.
You got to pay some linemen.
You got to win in the trenches.
I mean,
we
people-
saw it with Philly and KC last year. Philly won in the trenches. Go,
So
Mike.
I was reading the other day how you just mentioned that like teams can't win with paying two wide receivers, and then one of the guys referenced it was on ESPN, one of the shows, but one of the guys. This is what I'm all over the place, but you can't take anything ESPN says.
Oh, terrible.
The guy goes,
Worse than us.
you look at the Rams, they're paying two wide receivers. And then the rest of the guys just rolled with it. I go, Puka Nakua.
He's
on a rookie
he's
contract.
a fifth-round pick.
He can't even. There was just a story that he can't afford to buy a house, and he's like, I'm not
California.
crying poor mouth, but I can't afford
His
to buy a
brother had
house.
to steal a car.
Yeah,
I think I'm eating better food than
And not for
Puka
nothing,
Nakua.
but Devontae Adams is on the back end.
Right. He's not making a ton
He's
of
not
money.
making a ton of money. No, he's on the back nine.
And then Nakua's on a rookie contract.
so he actually was just on a podcast. It's funny because I was just I don't remember if I sent it to you, but I might have sent it to you, but you don't watch him.
No,
But so he was on the podcast, and they were like, well, talking about what he spent his money on, and he was like, I'm renting. And they were like, what do you mean you're renting? He's like, I'm on a rookie. I make $1 million, and after all the taxes, he goes, I'm not crying poor mouth, but it's only $450,000 a year. I live in California. I can't.
Yeah, you can't buy that.
He goes, I haven't been playing long enough to afford a house.
Right. What are you going to buy, a condo?
And that's what he goes.
Upstairs?
He goes, I don't want to go out and buy something right now that if I get injured. So he's like, I just got to kind of play it out. But seriously, he's renting like it's not even an extravagant apartment.
Yeah. He's due.
Yeah.
He's due for a big contract.
He's nasty.
But he's still not, like you said, he's not getting one. The Rams aren't paying a ton of money for wide receivers.
Especially, he's got so many miles on him.
He takes a beating.
But here's the difference between Puka and a lot of these other guys. You got these other prima donnas that would be like, you know what, I'm not playing anymore unless I get my contract. And Puka's just like, I'm just going to go out there and earn my money.
He's a football player.
Yeah.
That Bengals
but you
team
wonder
kills
when
me.
Puka's up, how banged up is he going to be?
Are they going to pay him? Or are they going to ship him off like they did to Cooper Kupp?
Probably ship him off.
Yeah, but at least he sounds solid. His brother stole a car from a Lakers player.
So and you know how he got out of it?
No.
He said, he goes, honestly, I thought it was my brother's car.
And they believed him?
Yeah. He got in it because he didn't I guess he drove it, and where the guy reported it stolen, and I guess he wasn't on a high speed chase. He drove it. He went in, parked, and I can't remember the exact story, but he did. It wasn't like what somebody did to steal a car. He's like, where they were, it's someplace that his brother goes all the time.
All right, fair.
And he's like, I just went in, and the keys were in it. I thought it was my brother's car, and I left and didn't think anything of it.
So these guys leave their keys.
You got to remember the caliber of athletes we're talking about here.
Yeah, not
And
like
the
Dave
amount of things they say.
Yeah, I guess.
Speaking of caliber of athletes.
All right, we're not talking about Dave.
No,
Okay.
because I know where that could go.
Okay.
So we're gonna go.
Good.
We're gonna go somewhere that is equally not gonna go as well.
Yeah.
Dave's guy, Shedeur Sanders.
Shedeur Sanders, a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Pro Bowl quarterback.
Yeah.
7 career starts. Was it 7?
Yeah. People are making such a big deal out of this.
Yeah.
It's driving me crazy. I'm like, dude, nobody wanted to play.
Nobody wants to play.
They went down the list, and
Herbert was injured. Allen's injured. Mahomes is injured. Daniel Jones is injured. Bo Nix is injured. And Trevor Lawrence didn't want to play.
Yeah.
What are the other options?
It was Sanders and then DeShulo.
Yeah.
So thank God Shedeur Sanders is playing, because we'd have to watch Dave.
Drake May can't play.
No, we'd have to watch Dave DeShulo on Sunday.
What are the other quarterbacks you got? So you got Cam Ward.
Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah.
Seriously.
There's not much.
Geno Smith, right? Let's see if we can name
They should just scratch this.
Geno Smith.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is out.
Justin Fields.
No, he didn't even play.
Tua. At least he's a name, right? Some
Right.
people will still like him.
And I don't think we're missing anybody.
No, there's not. No,
I don't
this
know.
happens every year. And we talked about earlier how Mac Jones got into a Pro Bowl.
Right.
Does Tua still know his name?
Probably not. Yeah, you can't say his last name.
But yeah,
That's for sure.
and you got to think, if people, I'd much rather see Shedeur Sanders in a flag football game than Geno Smith.
Yeah. Like, have some fun, right?
Yeah.
Watch the young guy and whatever.
Then
I'm not
Aaron
going to watch it
Rodgers.
anyways.
You think Aaron Rodgers is really going to step up and play?
Right. You think that other Achilles is going to last?
No.
Come on. Yeah, I don't know why people care.
No.
Like, the Pro Bowl has now become a joke.
Yeah.
They should just scratch it completely.
They should just put it back in Hawaii, because that's the only people don't want it. These athletes don't want to go to Orlando.
You know what would be pretty cool? If you had, like a basketball game amongst football players. I'd want to watch that, right? For the Pro Bowl?
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
I would.
I don't want to watch flag football.
No.
And then even with pads, they weren't really hitting. So
no, there was one year. Was it Sean Taylor?
Oh, Sean Taylor.
He laid someone out.
I love that.
I forget.
He didn't get the memo.
Oh my God.
Oh, Sean Taylor. Rest in peace.
You still see
Sean
highlights
Taylor.
of that. That was just awesome.
I know how he died. He was killed by 4 kids from Fort Myers, and they went to his house, and they thought he was on the road because the Redskins were on the road, but he was home because he was injured.
Yeah.
And just weeks before, he had gotten rid of his pit bulls because of the whole Michael Vick thing. He had 4 pit bulls. He got rid of them because of all the bad pit bull talk. And if he had those 4 pit bulls, those guys wouldn't have entered the house.
Right.
And then they entered the house. They weren't expecting him to be there. He came at them with a machete. Somebody shot him in the leg, and that's how he fucking died.
17-year-old kid.
17-year-old. Yeah, my brother said they were little kids from Fort Myers.
Yeah.
And they didn't expect him to be there, but they didn't know he was injured.
Yeah.
Sucks.
and they hit the right spot. They hit the artery.
Yeah. It's unfortunate because people liked Sean Taylor, and he would have been an NFL great.
Yeah,
might not have been a first ballot Hall of Famer because apparently nobody can be anymore.
I got his jersey and I got an actual. Maybe I'll wear it next week. I got his actual Redskins jersey.
Love it.
A lot of Commanders.
Yeah. Sean Taylor. Oh, stud.
Yeah.
Stud. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
So, NBA talk real quick. Giannis officially wants out of Milwaukee. Do you want him in Boston?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Bring it on. Come on over.
Well.
No, I don't want him here at all.
No, well.
Him, Tatum, Brown. Oh,
it would work. It would work.
It.
It would work.
No, it wouldn't.
It would
Just
work.
do it.
It would work because he would be a big.
I want to see it.
And if he could, it would work.
You got 3 ball dominant guys.
Yeah, but it would work. He can rebound. He can block shots. He can fill the lane on the break.
He's
going to be motivated again, even if he's just a 17-10 guy. It'll work.
Exactly. You get 15, 18 points out of him.
And he can give you more.
Tatum,
and he'll be fired up. He'll be rejuvenated. Yeah, I changed my mind. Give me Giannis. Give me Giannis. All day.
We don't have the assets.
I don't think we have what it takes.
I just want him here so Mike can call him Giannis every time we talk about the Celtics.
Yeah. So I did that, right? Okay, I know I mispronounced Giannis's name. I know I mispronounced everybody's name.
I know, you did it on purpose.
But I did that on purpose for real, and it worked like a charm.
Yeah.
Way back when I did that, we got so many views because we're like, look at this idiot talking about Giannis saying, I can't listen to someone saying Giannis.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I thought it was Giannis when I first saw it. So
you're different. You don't like basketball.
Yes. Now, what would I don't like you said? I don't think we have what it takes to get him over here.
There's nothing. What are the? I mean, sorry. If I am Milwaukee, give me Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser, and Hugo Gonzalez for Giannis, and give me all those late round. Turns.
Listen, he's
28
like you
pick
said,
overall.
He's not the same guy, so you're not going to have to give up a ton.
You have to match contracts, so you got to bring it up to however many million.
I still think Giannis has plenty. He's not past his prime. I just think he's
done in Milwaukee.
He's kind of given up Milwaukee with the crap around him, and he's not really playing his heart out.
No,
like someone like it's not like an Embiid, where Embiid is, as much as I can't stand Embiid. Embiid is a just broken man out there. And this year, watching him, I've gotten respect for him because he's actually trying. And his body's just failing him. It's kind of sad to see. It would be a little bit more sad if we actually liked him, if he wasn't such a dink half the time.
I don't think people question Embiid's will to win. I think he wants to win.
His body just can't.
Yeah. I mean, he came in. He had to sit out his first year because he had surgery on his back.
3 years, wasn't it?
At least his first year, he missed completely, and then he had the knee issue. Yeah. He's all banged up. Giannis, you question how much he really wants to win. Yeah. So that's a little bit different.
He got his ring. He's got his MVP.
But you know what? A little change of scenery.
Now he's got to come play with Tatum and Brown.
Yeah, I just, like Mike said, I don't think we have anything of, legit value that Milwaukee would want.
Yeah. Talk about states being on fire. Milwaukee would be on fire giving up Giannis for Peyton Pritchard.
It would have to be
Hugo Gonzalez.
It would be Gonzalez.
Jordan Walsh.
The next 3 first-round picks that we have.
Yeah, it would be 3 or 4 first-round picks. Hugo
Gonzalez. As a Bucks fan, be like, really?
Yeah, this is what we got?
We got this cast of characters?
Yeah.
Which work fine here. I just don't. As a Bucks.
I don't see it happening.
Maybe Kada. Throw Kada in the mix.
Amari Williams.
Yeah. But, and then Tatum, his latest comments.
Yeah, I heard these.
So, I mean, everywhere in social media, it put out Tatum, I'd have a statue if I played in Memphis. I'd have this.
Sounds terrible.
Right? It does sound terrible. But, of course, once you see who did the podcast, our guy, Ryan Clark.
That's Dave's guy.
The Black Dave.
Yeah.
He really is.
He is the most racist person there is.
Yeah, I can't believe he still has a job.
Yeah, it's brutal.
But and I get it from the outside looking in, but if you literally where they cut it off, like the next statement was like, I'm chasing people here like Larry Bird, where the Stranders are so much higher. Like, and then he started listing off like the Bill, everybody else, and it makes sense. Like these guys don't have statues. If you don't have a Larry Bird statue, a Bill Russell statue, right? Did they have a Bill? No, it's just a red. They only have a Red Auerbach statue, right? And then they have what's your guy named Bobby Orr?
Bobby Orr.
Those are the only two statues. Like the mountain, Tatum would have to climb. I understand that. If in a team like Memphis, like this is the greatest thing that Memphis.
Yeah,
you know.
And we're also in Boston, so you also have Poppy. You also have Tom Brady, right? So there's a lot. Memphis, I don't think they really have it.
Like Tatum's going to have to get 2 more rings to even be in that.
I don't think that gets him a statue because Bird had 3
No,
rings.
I just mean to get him even in the consideration. Get him in with those guys. He needs to have at least 3 rings.
Right. To get a statue, if Bill Russell, I don't know if Russell has one, but he won, 9?
Yeah, but those are fake.
Yeah, but Bill if anyone's going to have
he was playing guys like Dave.
Right, yeah. Not the most athletic. But if you're going to give anyone a statue, it would be Russell over Tatum. Tatum can't win 3 and have a statue over Russell.
And Russell played in a time here where everybody hated him because of the color of his skin.
And then that reason alone he should have. Yeah.
And he pushed through that and broke a lot of barriers.
Right.
And so if Tatum gets one before Russell...
It can't happen. It's not going to happen.
I'll tell you what, though, with Russell...
Who would you give a statue to?
No, but with
give me
Russell,
one basketball player outside of Larry Bird.
Kevin McHale.
No, you talk about...
Bill Walton.
Danny Ainge.
You talk about how Bill Russell...
Scott Wedman.
Didn't play against anyone really good, but at the end of his career...
Luke Cornett.
They said he was all done, and the Lakers were... They had, was it West?
Yep.
And they were like, "Oh, this is it. The Celtics are done." And Russell went out and won another championship.
Yeah.
Beating the Lakers. So, you might be able to take away some of the stuff from Bill Russell because of the era that he played in, but the man still won. It was like 10 or 12 championships.
Dave, just stop.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Why is there not a Bill Wennington?
Yeah, we know you're a
Bill
Cousy
who?
fan.
Where's Greg Kites?
Yeah, Bob Heinsohn.
Bob Cousy.
Where's Bob Cousy and his statue?
If Tony said that, it'd be more believable.
No, I watched some of the Bill Russell thing on HBO, and it was kind of cool.
It was actually the Celtics thing that they just happened to do the whole two whole episodes of Bill Russell and
I
Bob
saw the
Cousy,
Bill Russell stuff,
and I'm like, I'm done with this.
Whatever,
So no statue for Tatum because he plays in Boston.
Yeah,
there was no statue for him, anyways. What the hell else has he done?
No, but again, this is Ryan. So.
One championship.
Yeah.
How many league MVPs?
Yeah, you're kind of right, though. Yeah. You're kind of right. One championship, no matter where you are.
I mean, you know what? Open a restaurant. Have some...
Flip burgers.
Bum, get out of here.
I mean,
we got Jaylen Brown.
Michael Jordan had a restaurant in Chicago, you know?
And they won at Foxwoods.
Hey!
Very expensive. Yeah. I got stuck with a big bill there one time.
Not the best burgers. I was so disappointed in the burger.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's got a cool 23 pressed into it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was a nice soft bun till I bit where that 23 was.
Yeah.
The burnt
part. Then it broke a tooth.
Yeah. So Dave's Bruins are 5 points out of first place in the Atlantic Division. They are 8-1-1 in their last 10.
How?
They are.
Is that geeky guy?
They're right in the back of Corpuselli.
Corpuselli? I don't even know who he is.
That's the backup goalie.
Oh,
no.
Who's the geeky guy?
Geeky he faded and he's coming back
again.
Yeah,
back from the dead
again. It's the young kids. They're shifting around some of these younger kids. Like Minton is playing tremendous.
Never heard of him.
Pasta is just all world.
Yeah,
he's playing great.
He's playing great.
Even
good for him.
When they played the Predators the other night, I'm watching Pasta out there, and just some of the moves and passes and everything. I'm just like, this guy. It was just a random Tuesday night playing the Predators, and I'm like, this guy just stands out on the ice.
Get him some help and watch what the guy can do.
Well, they got him geeky.
What I'm thinking is like the way that I was watching him out there is like a Sunday prime time. Like a prime time Rangers, Avalanche, like the way he was playing. And I'm like, this is just a random Tuesday night against the Predators, and he was going balls out.
Is he known for that or no?
for the longest time,
He
this
was kinda
guy
known
didn't
as,
like
like,
him
yeah,
because he was a one-way player that shied away from contact.
He changed my opinion a few years back in the playoffs.
All right.
But yes, early in his career, it was. And I start to wonder though if it was just the team that was around him that didn't allow him to.
Maybe.
I mean,
He was also young and kind of like frail looking, right?
Yeah.
As a kid.
Yeah, he still skates awkward.
Yeah.
Looks very off balance when he skates, but I mean, he's fast. He's a great shot.
And
Great
he's a
vision.
great personality, too.
Oh yeah.
Like, he's very entertaining in the stuff that I see him, and I don't know why we don't have a camera in his face.
Why don't we
more.
market this guy?
Yeah.
I've never heard him speak a word.
I think it was so you never heard of him.
Yeah, I have heard of him. Yes.
He needs a stud center to play with him, and they failed on that when they signed Lindholm last year.
Bring
And
back Adam Oates.
they've got a couple
Joe
of
Juno,
couple of young
I think he's
kids that-
available.
Ted Donato.
Oh, yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah, they got a couple of young kids they'll be in the lineup towards the end of this year with.
So they're going to make the playoffs.
Right now, the
Possibly,
odds.
yeah, they could.
But again, I've said this several weeks in a row now. It is the roller coaster of the Bruins.
Yeah.
Right now, they're 8-1-1. They're shooting back up the standards like they've done many times this year. And then all of a sudden, Dave's guy Swayman gets up 6 goals.
So sick of that guy.
And then they stop falling down.
Yeah.
And then what happens is Corpuscello comes in, gets them a game or two, and then they
Like
go
the Swayman
they
roller
go back
coaster
up.
again. It's like I'm at Rocky Point.
Swayman's played pretty well this year. I can't complain.
Well, a lot of highs, a lot of lows, Dave.
And Mike's team, the Buffalo Sabres, finally, after like 30 years of not making the playoffs, looking pretty damn good.
Yep, they're on a run right now.
Didn't even know they had a team.
It's one of Mike's,
I
one of Mike's
moved,
favorites.
I thought they moved to Minnesota or
They used
Dallas.
to be. They used to be. That was my team, the Buffalo Sabres.
Oh, yeah?
Pat LaFontaine, Alexander
Oh, yeah.
Bogilny,
Oh, yeah.
back with Grant Fuhr, the May brothers,
NHLPA.
then the Hasek.
Yeah.
So,
Little Sega Genesis, right?
yeah.
Back in the day.
Well,
All right, we're out of here.
Super Bowl talk next week,
All
guys.
right, let's go.